What's up, everybody? Happy 4th of July. Trying out these Venom. These actually, when I initially opened them, I had bought the hammers, I bought the shields, and I bought the giant 2.0s. Initially, I felt like the materials are, and probably just the craftsmanship of the three, I thought this would be the best. But it turns out that the thumb compartment's very tight. I mean, so tight my hands just fall asleep. So I put on my somewhat Muay Thai style the way I wrap my hands today, with no winning. This is not the winning gel pad I normally use. My hand was falling asleep so much. It's getting better, but this is my third use of it, and it's still pretty tight. As far as the thumb compartment right here goes, I know C Squared said something about this, and he's right. I mean, this thing is, it's super tight right here. Maybe it's because they did like almost a piping instead of just putting a piece of leather there. They kind of put like piping. So it's really tight though, and the hand compartment, because of the way they did the thumb, you can't really get your fingers all the way in. I guess maybe if you have really long fingers you can, but the more you put it in, the more pressure it puts right here. So like you can only go in so far, and you can't really get your fingers, like, well, I can't because I have short fingers, but I can't really get my fingers all the way down into the bottom of this finger compartment, just because, I mean, that's the way I like to do it, but you know, it just isn't working out very well with these gloves. But I mean, besides that, the padding's nice, and but you know, it's gonna take some time to break these in, and I don't know that it'll ever get over that thumb issue. So I actually don't have my thumbs wrapped, like I said earlier, and I don't have my winning pad, so they fit a lot better. But the first 2 times was just terrible. It was just terrible. My hands are just totally. As a matter of fact, the second time I just took them off, and I finished with the phenoms. I went ahead and finished up with the phenoms because this just wasn't working. But you know, other than that, the padding is good. It's like every time you connect real good with the bag, you get a real nice pop. So you know, in that regard, they're okay. If you have longer fingers, these probably be perfect. But for me, not so much. And then we'll just see how they wear in. So at this point, I don't know, man. If I was scoring them from 1 to 10, I'd probably give them a 6, just because of that. You know, that thumb issue. It's not like, for instance, putting on the Salvadors where they just fit perfect, or the ones I just mentioned, the phenoms, those ones, the SG202s. I mean, you put them in and they fit so nice. They fit good. You make a solid fist, and you don't have any problems with your hands falling asleep. This one's kind of having that issue, so I'll give it a little bit more, you know, break in, see what happens. You know, I'll keep it in the rotation, but definitely not my favorite. So as far as right now goes, just be careful, be wary if you're purchasing the Venom Phenoms. Just know that it does have a thumb issue because of the piping they put on there. So these are the 2.0s. I don't know about the 1.0s or 3.0s. I don't know nothing about them. But this, I'm grabbing the stuff that's Venom's Pro Boxing line. So this is the Pro Boxing line, and I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't use these. The actual shields are okay, but that's for another video. So I'll catch you guys next time.